If you somehow removed all of the blood vessels in your body and tied them together, you might think it would be about this long. But the human body has thousands of these tiny vessels that weave in and out of every body part. And with all of them combined, if you started in New York, your blood vessels would make it all the way to the Grand Canyon. It would go on to reach all the way across the Pacific Ocean, over Japan, Asia, and all of Europe. And not only would it make it all the way back to your starting point, but it would be able to make this trip 2 to 4 times over. When a baby tooth falls out of your gums, it leaves behind an opening, and this makes room for the adult tooth above it to begin to grow in. This second set of teeth has actually been developing in your upper and lower jaw since you were born. And once they start to push in, the baby teeth will start to loosen and fall out as the adult teeth grow in. When you insert a pencil into an electric sharpener, the blade inside starts to precisely rotate. As it comes in contact, it begins to peel away the pencil's wood, revealing the graphite core. This blade is made up of multiple smaller blades that are attached together, forming a cylinder. It efficiently sharpens to a fine point, minimizing pencil waste and ensuring uniform sharpness with each use. If you twist and fall on your ankle, the ligaments that support the joint stretch far beyond their limits, causing the fibers to tear. The sprain triggers immediate swelling, and the torn fibers become inflamed. This causes movement or bearing any weight intensely painful, which can make it nearly impossible to walk. Over time, the swelling goes down and the ankle heals as the ligaments and fibers join back together. If you pluck an eyelash, sometimes the entire base of the hair can come out. Now, this is bad because eyelashes protect your eyes by keeping out dust and small particles. Without them, your eyes are more susceptible to irritants and ultimately infections. If you pluck them regularly, the hair follicles can become permanently damaged and lose the ability to regrow the hair. Most people think turtles can just slip out of their shells if they want to, but that's actually not true. You see, the shell is much more than a protective armor. It's actually a part of their body. The shell is connected to the turtle's spine and rib cage, making it impossible for them to take it off. It's made up of over 50 bones and even supports bodily functions like breathing. If a seed somehow gets into your ear, some people think that it would grow inside your canal until it eventually pushes out. But this is obviously not the case, right? Well, in 2003, a seed did get into one man's ear. And because the ear canal is moist and warm, this seed actually began to germinate. 45 days later, the man went to a doctor complaining of ear pain, and after examination, they found a little plant stem growing inside his ear. When you take a bite of food and swallow it, it travels down the esophagus and into your stomach. There, acids turn the food into a semi-liquid paste before it's sent down to the intestines. Then, most of the nutrients get absorbed into your bloodstream, and the large intestines removes the water and moisture. The food, now without any nutritional value, is excreted as waste. If you get a ring stuck on your finger and you can't get it off, your finger will swell, causing the ring to become tighter. As this continues to happen, the ring begins to cut off your circulation and restrict your blood flow. This causes the skin to become discolored and the tissue below it to die. And in rare cases, over long periods of time, your body can actually grow skin around the ring, encapsulating it. If you're in a free-falling elevator, most people think that jumping right before it hits the ground will save your life. But does this actually work? Well, if an elevator even happened to fall like this, timing your jump perfectly would be nearly impossible for many reasons. Instead, the best thing to do is lay completely flat on the floor to distribute the force of falling evenly over your entire body.